I'm not hearing good things about Kramatorsk. I hear they're dropping white phosphorus now. The fucking Russians are dropping white phosphorus. And that something? Fucking criminal, chemical war attack or something? I want to do some of the history of some of the cities of Ukraine, the history of Mariupol, the history of Odessa, the history of Lviv, and that's it. So those three cities, Mariupol, Odessa, Lviv, I could quickly say about Kyiv. It's founded by the Polyanas. The Polyana people are the plains, the Eastern Slavic people of the plains. Polyanas, the Polans. The Drevlians are the people of the forest. So you have the Drevlians, and you got the Polyanas, and you got the Polans, and Kyiv. So that's who founded Kyiv. So who founded Lviv? The Lindians. I've never even heard of these people, the Lindians. This is a West Slavic tribe. Lviv are the Lindians. The ancient Lviv are the Lindian people. And the Lindian people, they're just got a heart of gold. Recent archaeological excavations showed that the area of Lviv has been populated since the 500s. The area between Castle Hill and the river Poltva was settled by the Lindians, a West Slavic tribe, since the 9th century. At least in 981, the Chervan cities were conquered by Vladimir the Great. That's the Christian. 981, that's the big Christian. Came under the dominion of the Kievan Rus after the Kiev expedition. He again began in the early Piast monastery of Boleslaw the Brave and Mieszko II, and then occupied by the Princess of Kiev, Yaroslav the Wise, in 1031. Yaroslav's wife. Yaroslav isn't the princess, he's the king, the future king. I don't know. Okay, so this means the Lindians were the native Lvivians. Who were the native Lvivians? The Lindians. Who were the native Kievians? The Polans. Who are the native Odessians? The Tartars. The Tartars began to settle herds in the region at 1240 AD. 1240 is when somebody had to have settled before 1240. But that's all we got. So, Tartars. The Tartars are there. 1415, a settlement of Kachi Bay was first mentioned. Kachi Bay, of course, is going to be the big fortress, a haven right next to the Gulf of Odessa. It's in Odessa, Ukraine. So, Kaji Bay. Oh, Kachi Bay. Kachi Bay is mentioned 1415, and then it's going to get ceded to Lithuania. The Ottomans are going to take everything over 1529, but they're going to take this Kaji Bay fortress over in the 1480. In 1480, the Kaji Bay fortress is going to be captured by the Ottoman Empire. Nadler suggests that a Tartar settlement existed on the site by 14th century, but was annexed in the early 15th century to the Grand Duchy of Lithuania. Yeah, of course, we knew the Tartars were there 1240. So the Tartars were there, and then whoever was living in the Kaji Bay, maybe the Tartars, the Kaji Bay fortress. So Odessa is a history of the Tartars. The Lviv is a history of the Lindians. Kyiv is a history of the Eastern Slavic peoples, the Drevlians and the Polyanas and the Vyachis. The Vyachis were very much about self-government. They were about democracy and self-government. In 1764, the Ottomans reinforced their position by building the Yeni Dun Ya fortress nearby, and included the province of Celestra Ayalet. In 1789, during the Russo-Turkish War, the Russian army took the fortress and settlement. In 1792, the territory was transferred to the Russian Empire. So they went ahead and took this damn thing. The Russians took all this fucking shit, right? Fucking Catherine the Grape. Oh, I was born, she was born in Poland, right? Catherine the Grape was born in Poland. Catherine the Grape was not a Russian. So that's some history of the Odessians, and now some history of Mariupol. Mariupol's been fucking leveled. There's 100,000 people left in Mariupol. The army has not given up. They're fucking being brave as shit. This is day 30. Today is day 30. March 25th. This shit started. Goddamn. February 24th. Mariupol history from the 12th to the 16th century. The area around Mariupol is largely devastated and depopulated by intense conflict between the Crimean Tatars, the Nogai Horde, the Grand Duchy of Lithuania, and Muscovy. There's the Muscovites. Fucking Muscovites. There they are again. Fucking 1100s to 1500s. Crimean Tatars. Fucking, and then Nogai Hordes. Grand Duchy of Lithuanians. Who are the natives? Who are the native Mariupolians? Get to the native Mariupolians. Maybe all of them. I mean, they're all fighting for Mariupol, so I guess they all have a claim, whereas China doesn't or something. I feel like China's got a better claim than motherfuckers that want to steal. By the middle of the 15th century, much of the region north of the Black and Azov Seas was annexed by the Crimean Khanate and became a dependency of the Ottoman Empire. East of the Dnieper River, a desolate steppe stretched to the Sea of Azov, where lack of water made early settlement precarious. Being the region's location was near the Muravsky Trail, exposed it to frequent Crimean Nazi slave raids and plundering by Tatar tribes, preventing permanent settlement, keeping it sparsely populated, even entirely uninhabited under Tatar rule. Hence, it is known as the wild fields or the deserted plains, Campi Deserti in Latin. Okay, so the fucking Tartars was making sure nobody would stay in Mariupol. Mariupol is just the deserted, so they had this fucking deserted goddamn city, this Las Vegas, this necessity, this Las Vegas that needed to be created by necessity, and they just fucking destroyed it. Why? Because they need a goddamn corridor from Crimea to Russia, fucking a land corridor. They just want to take the coast. They want to take the whole fucking coastline right there. So, yeah, they got take over Mariupol, and then they're just going to occupy Mariupol for the rest of our lives, forever and ever. His legacy is he fucking took, 5 inches of territory, in fucking surrounding regions. He did his goddamn homework. There's a lot of Russian speakers there. Take it. Mariupol, largely devastated, depopulated by intense conflict between the Crimean Tatars, Nogai Horde, Grand Duchy, Lithuania, Muscovy. It didn't really say who the natives are. So we can only kind of speculate. Maybe the Tatars, maybe it's the Polans, maybe it's the Drevlians, maybe it's the, Skalati and the Scythians and the Sumerians. Where the hell is the goddamn gypsies at and the Serbians at the time? Aren't there like Serbs around here somewhere? And then the Yugoslavians, aren't there like Yugoslavians somewhere? So interesting is saying that from the 1100s to 1500s, it was basically sparsely populated because of the Tartars. The Tartars had run it, and so people are too afraid to go live over there. There's no fucking water, no shit going on, and the fucking piece of shit Tartars would kill you if you try to go over there and take your shit. So there you go. There's a little bit of history of Mariupol, Odessa, and Lviv, and Kyiv, and Ukraine proper.